Morning. Two. Okay, so Sangeeth, what's your update for us?
Yeah, so I've done certain things that Manan has been mentioned yesterday evening, and just before that, I was just doing Maxim's that Maxim assigned some certain things, right? So I just doing so. I completed the large screens thing, so I need to go and just check the small screen and the medium type of screen, like so. That's the two things remaining, and as as you said, as I said, Manan has been assigned me something. Like I was just doing something like some help to Manan. So, but there was I've done some changes in the local, but it's actually pretty much complicated. So I need Adrian's some kind of suggestions for that. So can you stay after the Scrum meeting?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got
Pretty
it.
much that's all.
Okay, and Jomar, what's your update for us? 228. You there, Jomar? All right, JP, how about you? Jomar, your mic's broken.
I made a pull request for daily limit model and session expire model earlier, and I'm ready for a new test.
All right, let's shoot you over to Maksym. Maksym, can you please send JP a link? Yep. And shoot him a link right now, please. Thank you. All right, JP, you can hop on the call with Maksym. Thank you.
Oh, before you go, JP, make sure to assign yourself that task on the projects board.
Project board. Okay, let me check that. Thank you.
Yeah, on GitHub. Thanks.
Yes, everyone make sure to use the projects board to make QA life easier. And
But yeah, you can go now.
Jomar, you there? All right, Mallika.
Hello.
How is Oh, it's Jomar. There he is. Okay. Kind of hear him.
Gary, are you able to hear me?
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's go with Mallika. Mallika, what's your update for us?
So I completed the code. I just need to give the pull request.
Understood. Okay, let's are you ready to do the pull request?
Yeah, within an hour, I'll do the pull request.
Understood. Okay. Jomar, what's your update for us?
I'm about to finish the current model I'm working on. I'll finish it. I'll create a pull request later after Scrum. I'll just need to check on how I the order on how created the class names, and I'll get a new task after.
Okay. Do you need Maksym's help?
No.
Finish it? Okay, then tomorrow we should be able to get you a new task. Okay, well, that's Scrum for the most part. I just let Kerman in. It doesn't look like he loaded yet, but the only reason I want Kerman in here is to speak with Gautam. But that's Scrum for everybody else. Sangeeth, I guess you and Adrian want to stick around and do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes for Kerman and Gautam. But thank you, everybody else. You're good.
Thank you.
Manan, could you stay too?
You could fix that then just.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Yeah, Adrian. So, wait. Let me just get my Visual Studio call.
Your call has been.
Is today Wednesday?
Yeah.
Kerman, will you be available tonight for tonight's Scrum?
At 2000.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to connect.
Okay. We'll have Gautam hop on a call then. I just want to make sure you're linked up with him.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
I'll connect in that Scrum.
Okay. Talk to you later, Kerman. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Adrian, what's the thing is that actually, so whenever we are just clicking on this arch, yeah, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. So whenever we are actually clicking on this arch and it substitutes like its subdomains and every kind, like there's a sublinks for this. So whenever we are just clicking on that, we need to go redirect to a new website. So that is actually, what is it, Manan? Like this
Augmented reality code hosting.
www.augmentedrealitycodehosting.com.
Okay.
Okay, so every other things should be redirected to turn.ac.in. Turn.ac, that's all. All right, so this is the premise. So the problem right here is that actually, so every things like every links and that has been just mapped using a route right here. Like this home is there, about is there, credo is there, contact, and everything is actually based on like every route is actually been based on this values. Okay, so the problem is that the initial thing is actually there's something like pretty much different. Like instead of a constant, we have used an enum. Like what should they? Yeah, enum variable is being used. So actually, I guess this is actually created by Maksym, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so then it was actually straightly just exported as route, and in every other areas like the layout and every other places they are actually being called like that. So I cannot literally change the names and every kind of things. So so I cannot literally add a new constant or a kind of things to just change accommodate to this rules. But the biggest problem right here is that so now, what I've done is that actually I've added a new a new env variable, like that is the two things. What should I say? This two domains, the turn.ac and the augmented reality code hosting.com. These are the two domains that I've added right now. And here in the routing.file, actually, if the development, I'm just using a local. So local value is actually the localhost 3001. Okay, and if it is not a develop, actually I'm just using the website page. So here here the website is actually based on the URL website and URL in AR. So you understand pretty much this part, right?
Yeah.
So why I've done is that, so if it's a develop or if it is actually this about contact terms cookies, every other pages were actually attached with the web root URL. So this is actually the turn.ac one.
Mm-hmm.
But the arch and every other services which is actually being appended with the AR root URL. So this is actually the augmented code hosting URL. But the major problem with the enum is actually we cannot do string interpolation. So that's why I just changed this to const. and I just changed this to again to an enum one. Like, can you see this? I added
Yeah.
this code.
Okay.
But the problem right here is that I'm not sure with like what are the things it could be affected. Right now it is actually working perfectly fine. I don't have any kind of problem. So whenever just clicking in about, this is actually coming to about pages there and turnkey pages there, and everything is actually working fine. But like I only just appended just to show you like I only worked on this about page. So that's why I only added right now. I don't have any kind of issues right as of now, but I'm not sure that like so can I create it, pull this to the code base and just create a PR for this to merge this to the main develop branch, or uh, as far as, or I need to or you need to test this a little bit more.
Uh, in s- as opposed to what are you what's the other option you're thinking of? Because
There
you're
is no
saying
there is no other option right now, because what the problem is that if I change so I cannot do literally do anything, because this route is actually been called multiple places in the list, at least 100 places we are just calling this route.
right.
So it's not pretty much easy task for us to change and go every. So we can just make this as a like a simple dictionary. So this is what I've done right now. But the problem is that this layout in the context and every other pages, it's the route is actually being called as an enum.
But okay, but you're not giving me a problem though.
Yeah, not. I'm just taking some suggestions. Like, do I need like? This is the only way, I guess. I'm not sure. There is no other way. Like, there is no way around for this one. The only thing is that actually I'm just creating a const as route and just converting this as a enum again.
I'm still not seeing the issue.
He's
Uh,
he's asking for other options, what we can do other than
yeah.
this.
Wait, what?
I'm not saying that actually this is a biggest problem, but I'm not sure whether this will work fine. Like I never tested all of the pages and every kind of thing. So you are the only person who knows where could be the like know the hard code base, right? So I'm not sure where are the places where I could get a possible error, I guess.
I mean, if anything, I can test it for you once you make the pull request.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go from there.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
suggesting I can create a PR for you and you can test it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's all. That's all I want. Because I was just making a lot of changes here and there. So that's what the thing is like. So I'm just creating, changing the whole structure of that code. Literally, I'm just changing the variable, like the variable structure. Like I'm just changing the enum to a constant one.
Okay.
Okay. So that could make a big difference here and there.
We'll see what happens. I don't from the top of my head right now, I don't think there should be an issue.
If we just make it as just a constant, there are issues. Like I just got a lot of like error pages popped up in my local, but then I just converted that constant to that constant and just converted again back to the enum.
So you're saying because it's a constant, it's going to have an issue.
So I'll explain just one of the biggest problem right here is not the problem, but see the so why we are just using the enum is that actually instead of just going and just checking like changing the values of about like every places, so whenever we are just need this value, we'll call this route dot about. So whenever we are just changing the route, we don't need to just change this about in every page. So that's why actually Maksym just use this one. So this is a pretty standard one. But what is the problem right here is that actually whenever we need to change something over here, what the thing is that actually if we need to change the web root here or something like that, we need to change it again every pages like here, like at every values. You understand the point?
Yes.
See, we are just adding then. What Maksym tried to do is that is reduce the number of edits. But right now, when I do this, actually, we'll increase. Technically, we'll increase the number of edits.
The number of
Edits in the sense whenever we need to change this route ID or something like that, we need to came here and just change all the web root URL and every kind of things. We don't need to technically use this because that's why I just added this env files. So we only need to change it right here or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. And you don't need to worry about this one. Like, let us see when it happens. That's the best way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll test it for you,
Okay, all right.
and
So I
we'll
can push
see.
this one, right?
Yeah, you can push that one.
All right. So if something happens in the develop, you can just revert it back, okay? Because
Yeah.
I'm not sure about like because I'm not sure about how it just like what should I say? Behave in some sense, like in some code base. I'm not sure about it.
Absolutely. Have
Okay.
you tested it yourself on your local?
I only just tried like only one link, and that is actually working perfectly fine. That's not a problem.
Can you test a bunch of them first before pushing
Yeah,
it?
sure. That I'll definitely do, because I need to change all these things. Like all the things is then I need to add all the append all the like root URL to all the IDs, like not the IDs to the routes, and just I need to just for a thorough testing. So wherever the about is actually being called and every other places. So I'll definitely do this. I'll create a PR after maybe after doing this today itself, but maybe after doing this.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
And then I'll test it too after that.
All right. All right then.
Thanks, Sangeeth.
Okay. Bye.
Sangeeth.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Manan.
Bye.
Okay, you need me for anything? You good? I'm gonna start doing some PRs.
Is the question to me or?
Oh no, for Gary.
Okay, then I'm leaving. Yeah, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
You guys
All right.
done?
I'm outie. If do you need anything?
Me? No. I had you guys muted while I was doing something else. With
Got it.
issue
Okay.
solved and everything.
No, he was just asking a question about testing and stuff, and I'll let and we'll see what happens after I test this as well. So
We got Maksym working on wrapping up explore keys, and then he's gonna look at all of the logic of TernKey and just make sure and clean that up. And then we're gonna start working on website stuff, doing the newspaper thing, and just some realignment and whatnot.
okay.
Yeah. What are you busy working on without pull requests?
I'm just adding some stuff on the syntax highlighter. I think it's ready. There's a bunch of stuff that I would like to modify, like the syntax, the G code, the G input and the turn input have different selection background colors, small things like selection.
Oh yeah, okay.
And all that stuff, but it's working, and to the user it might not be as noticeable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dark gray as opposed to the default, blue on Chrome.
Yeah.
So I have to change that. Small little things like that. But I can push the syntax highlighter now so that you and Imam can check it.
Yeah, because we don't notice stuff until we start using it in practice, and that's when it actually shows its face. But okay.
Right. I'm surprised he doesn't have it working on his local.
He's only working on the compiler. That's like it.
I know.
It takes up everything, and it looks like we finally got somebody, Avinash, who can lend him a hand. So we have a meeting with him, or we have to set up a meeting with him tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right. Cross your fingers that Imam accepts the help.
Yeah, I hope so. He didn't actually. He told him go study. So he made him go study an assembly language and come back. So
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's
he's been studying for like a week. So I'm like, all right, can we get him in here now, Imam? Like, just put him on some kind of cleanup task on the compiler.
Yeah.
Easy.
That sounds great.
Yeah,
Oh, Imam. What a character. All right.
Well, Yeah, that's it from me. I'll talk to
Okay.
you guys later.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right. Peace.